All right, Philadelphia Eagle fans are known as some of the most worst fans, bottom of the barrel fans in sports. We'll talk about exactly how their franchise is trying to match that reputation real quick. Motor City Sports Talks, your boy CJ Goodfellow. Please hit the subscribe button, bell icon button so you won't miss another video. And I'll link an article supporting this in the description under article link. And here go to 411. Basically, the Eagles want the Lions and Cowboys to alternate home and away every year. So if the Cowboys play at home, they want us to play away on Thanksgiving. Now, there's been talks before of, them trying to get the Lions off of Thanksgiving and give up that traditional spot. But I don't understand how it's bothering anybody. I understand it's a primetime Turkey Day game, and the Lions should do better. They should be better. The ownership should put more money into the team so we can perform better for on Thanksgiving. Not just perform better, but be kind of at the top. Be on a Super Bowl run or a team that can make a deep playoff run. They should put more effort, but they don't. And then again, the Lions still have $29 million under the cap, which they got about $40 million. They kind of can't get up in cap room by cutting a few guys. But I do agree from this standpoint that the Martha Ford and the Ford should be more proactive. But if you want to say, take them off of Thanksgiving, I'm just talking about this is what we heard before, not what the Eagles said. Take them off Thanksgiving. If we're going to do that, why don't you threaten to take the team away from bad owners? Owners that haven't put a good foot forward. Owners that have destroyed a legendary team. This team of Detroit Lions had history before the Fords took over. Why don't you threaten to take away their team if they don't do better and spend more money and get it together? I don't know. But Jeffrey Lurie and his stupid Eagle fans, they want the Lions and the Cowboys to rotate on Thanksgiving home and away. What does it fucking matter? Honestly, what does it bother you that you got to go to Dallas, the Cowboy Stadium or AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving every once 4 years or whatever it may be? You got to go there anyway. It shouldn't matter. You play us every 4, 5, 6 years. What does it matter if you come here and play on Thanksgiving? Or if it's in Philadelphia? You know what? And another thing about it is, it's in the dome. So ain't no Thanksgiving, ain't nobody in Thanksgiving freezing. Imagine if they had, open stadium in Detroit on Thanksgiving. It wouldn't fill up, I'm telling you. So don't nobody want to be in Philadelphia on Thanksgiving. It's snowing, sleeting, and raining. I ain't got time for that. 2 dome teams holding down Thanksgiving in a fall classic football game. It's cool with me. I just want to know why the Eagles are bothered by it. They won a Super Bowl. Why they still feel bothered by the Dallas Cowboys? Because this is what it's really about. It's really about the Dallas Cowboys. Do they want to be on Thanksgiving like the Cowboys? Well, you should have built a legacy like the Cowboys. You shouldn't have went on a drought without a Super Bowl like the Cowboys. You got a Super Bowl, you think they'd be more secure about their franchise, more secure about themselves, and they still sitting out here crying like a bunch of crybabies. Thanksgiving ain't got nothing to do with the Eagles every once in a while. It don't. And they're going to put the proposal in and then withdraw it. Hey, look here, man. Once you say something, once you do something, you might as well stand on your power and stand with it. Oh, they should go on the road every once and again. That's why they got the third night game on Thursday Night Football. So you can play wherever you want to play. Whatever game you want to play in, whatever game you want to put there, you can play wherever you want to play. There's no third team where they gave it to Pittsburgh and you got to go to Pittsburgh every Thanksgiving. No. Or you got to go to Baltimore every Thanksgiving. Or you got to go to Cleveland every Thanksgiving. No. We got the third game so you can play wherever the hell you want to play at. People got something to watch at the nighttime for people who like to eat their Thanksgiving turkey, and food later in the day. You got the early game with the Lions. You got the kind of the primetime 4:30 game with the Cowboys. And then you got the later primetime game. What does it matter? Seriously, man, I just don't get it. They trying to do everything but make the game better. Out of all the proposals you can say, you can make it better, man. You can make it a lot better. But like I said before, it's not like they play the Cowboys every Thanksgiving or the Lions every Thanksgiving. If you feel left out and you want to, play on Thanksgiving, we'll put in for it. They do have another third game. You can bring Thanksgiving to Philly. But this is more about the Cowboys than it is about the Lions. Trust me. It's more about them than us. Oh, they should rotate home and away. Why? Why? It's a tradition to play in Dallas Thanksgiving. It's a tradition to play in Detroit Thanksgiving. They gave you a third game where you could travel where the hell you want to travel to. Why is it bothering them so much? Like they got to go to Detroit every year. Like they got to go to Dallas every year on Thanksgiving. You're going to Dallas regardless. You know? The Eagles will never be looked at as the Dallas Cowboys. Trust me. Never. They'll never be America's team. It'll never be. No matter what they can do right now, they can rip off. They're going to have to rip off 10 straight Super Bowls or 10 Super Bowls in the next 15 years. It can't beat them. Good franchise, an owner that's willing to listen, an owner obviously willing to spend the cash. Just do your thing. Keep winning. Stop worrying about what the Cowgirls doing. Y'all got a Super Bowl. When the last time they got one? Been almost, 20 years? Be happy. Be happy. And I know they're not worried about us. We ain't did nothing forever. Had they proposed, we should take it away from the Lions, can anybody really argue that? Seriously, can anybody really argue that? If they threaten to take the Thanksgiving away game away from the Detroit Lions, maybe Martha Ford to start doing some shit. Maybe they'll start making some better decisions. Maybe so. Maybe the Lions need a little bit of heat on that butt and start with Hard Knocks. It sounds like the Lions are going to land on Hard Knocks, and they don't want to. But if you don't want to land on Hard Knocks, you got to make the playoffs and not be sorry. And it just don't seem like the Lions ever gave that effort since the majority of us been alive. Even when they won a playoff game in 91, or was it 92, 93, whatever it was, it don't seem like it had that effort. They've always exploited us as fans with apparel, coming down to the stadium. 20 plus years since we won a playoff game. 20 plus years of never winning the NFC North. We won the Central, but not the North. And it seemed like you would think they will have a Philadelphia, the Eagles, the state of mind of let's really go for it. You act like they have a Ram state of mind. Let's really go for it. It's like the Lions are happy and content being where they're at. It's not a real push to go out there and spend money. It's not a real push to go out there and restore the roar for real. And it's sad, though. We see other franchises go out there and they really try to go get it. Philadelphia won a championship. Cleveland is looking good. What's going to happen if Cleveland get a championship versus Detroit? We the most tragic franchise out there. Cleveland lost their team to Baltimore, brought it back, and then won the championship before the Detroit Lions won a playoff game. Before they even won the NFC North, the division. That should be the real question. Why don't the NFL put pressure on the Fords, to win more? Or threaten a way to take away the Thanksgiving game? There's been talks about taking it away from the Lions before, and they fought it. But why don't the Lions give the valiant effort from the ownership and really go out there and try to make it happen? The Fords don't pay no taxes, federal taxes at all, minimum federal taxes. What is they hoarding all that money for? Martha Ford can't take it with her. Her husband couldn't take it with her. What are you hoarding all that money for? I don't get it. What is you hoarding all that? Spend the damn money and put a winner on the field. Detroit deserve a winner. She hoarding money for what? What do you got to buy? Dresses? What is you ain't going to the bar no more? You ain't driving the Cadillac? Nothing. What do you spend all the money for? That's what you got to ask yourself. But, yeah, it was stupid. Dallas deserved to play at home. I hate them. We deserve to play at home on Thanksgiving. That's just the way it is. You don't like it, cry all you want to, but that's just the way it is. Jeffrey Lurie, shitty franchise with shitty fans, all right? Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy, CJ Goodfella. Let me know what you think about this topic. I'll link the article in the description on the article link. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Continue to share the videos. And don't forget, you can check out my other channel, talk more sports, music, entertainment, and other things at Goodfella Sports TV. Extend that invitation for you guys to check it out. But It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Y'all know the business is. We gone.